Let's see how to create a post archive page. In WordPress, Post Archive is a page that displays a list of posts. Think a general bulletin board. There is a page that shows the titles, thumbnails, and excerpts of posts. That page is an archive page. Some bulletin board page shows a list of posts written by multiple users. In the case of WordPress, administrator can only post in the dashboard. By default, in general, all subscribers can read only posts on the front-end website. That is a base structure of WordPress. You may be familiar to it, just like popular portal website. Default WordPress settings is exactly a blog style. Blog owner write their own posts, and visitors can only leave comments. In WordPress, you should understand this. Then, let's take a look at Post Archive page of current theme. This is the archive page provided in this theme by default. As you can see, it looks not so good, like most free theme. So, let's make charm this page using Elementor. Making Post Archive page is not so simple like as we did before. Because it need to retrieve the contents of the post database, they need some programming features. So we need to install a plugin that gives you a decent design with these features. From now on, let me introduce some plugins. After watching, just pick the plugin you like and build your archive page. You can change the archive page in the settings menu. Go to the reading menu under settings. The current post page is set to news. Let me show you how to switch to another page. Go to the page menu and create a new page. Now let's set this page as an archive page. Check again, you see a list of posts. Check the news page, you can see that there are no more posts. Go to the menu. You can see that posts page appears next to the newly created posts page. These are the basic options provided by this theme. I don't like the design of this page, so let me create a new page called All Posts. Let me make a new page by copying an existing page. Go to the Elementor page edit and delete all the basic sections. I showed you the premium blog provided by the premium add-on for Elementor plugin. Orbit Fox plugin also has one. But the design isn't look great. So let me install some new plugins. First one is the Unlimited Elements for Elementor plugin. In this plugin, finds the element you want to use and clicks the install button. You must install it to use it in Elementor Builder. Install your favorite among the free ones available on Post Widgets. The component that I have already installed. Post Widget, let's add it first. It provides card format, accordion, tab, etc. It looks not bad. Let's add a thumbnail to the Hello World post. For the second, let me install an WP Post plugin. Personally, I like this plugin than others. I recommend that you install it and try it out. Let me use this plugin mainly to configure my website. Let me add all 7 elements. The following is the Post Grid Element plugin. And Void Elementor Post Grid. I am considered to be a second option, but it depends on your preference. For testing, let me duplicate the post and make several copies. Let's remove uncategorized, edit the category name as well. Now delete the top image section and let me adjust the order. This style looks similar to the Color Mag theme. Let's check it on the front-end website. Let me add a top border line on top section. Check it out on the front end. And add some padding space. Let's edit the first section content. In the Query tab, select which posts to display. Query means get data from database. Usually Query has some program codes composed of conditional expressions. Sources are for posts only. You can select a post. And related posts means some posts in the same category. You can show or not. Post to show is where you specify which posts to show. Select Custom and enter Post ID. When you mouse over a post, you will see the post ID in the URL. It's in the lower left corner. You can put it that. You can also check this when you go to the Edit page. Take a comma and write for adding another one. Click the search button. You can see the list of posts at the bottom. Click the post plus icon you want to add it to the top. After adding everything, press the Insert button. When you select Latest, the latest post will be displayed first. Oldest works the same way. It is commented often. It's the order of most comments. Filter by category option. When it is empty, it's target for all categories. But if you add a specific category, only posts belonging to that category will be displayed. Click the search button to select a category, and press the insert button. In the Posts menu, you can check the categories and tags for each post. There are currently no registered tags, so let me add a few. Added some years per tag. Click on the Post's Quick Edit link and add tags. I added some tags, but it doesn't show as you can see. I think it's a bug. Few of you know about filter by post format. It distinguishes post types such as aside, gallery, and image. Mostly, you don't need to distinguish at all. Filter by author, it shows posts written by a specific author. For example, when you make a post written by a sports reporter in the sports section, this function would be useful. There are only admin posts now. The fallback option prevents from broken design. It's a pretty useful option. If the number of posts is less than 5, the rest will be replaced by other posts. Let's create a category to test if it works well. There are 0 posts in the fallback category. Even if you add a fallback category to the category field, shows the latest post, it works very well. Exclude Post is where you specify which posts you don't want to show. Category and author is same as well. Post offset is how many posts to skip. Last day's option is to specify whether to show only posts up to a few days ago. I don't think it's an useful option, so skip it. The post icon option looks not related to this section. Even you change settings, it doesn't change anything. Go to the Style and Layout tab, you can change the design style. It provides 3 card styles, A, B, and C. B style is a form without gradation on the image. The C style, additional film added to the title text. Grid gutters provide an option to eliminate padding between images. You can set whether to show category, date, and number of comments. There is also an option to adjust the height according to the image size. Let me make it 280px. The image size should match the size of the image you are using as the thumbnail image. You can also change the category text and background color. Change the title font here. The hover effect doesn't have many options. From the second section, the Query tab is the same. The widget header is where you set the title of the section. A title is added by entering text in the title. You can choose one of the styles from A to G. Set the text color and font. Let's set the font family content size to 25 pixels. Changes the background color. You can add an icon. Only 2 style layouts are possible. The number of columns doesn't have any meaning except 3 columns. You can set whether to show category, date, number of comments, etc. Change the title and meta text color. To restore the default, just click the refresh icon. Change the card background and hover background color. The hover effect doesn't need to be changed. Lastly, change the font settings. Write more is an alternative to pagination. This is a function that shows the list of posts on the next page when you press the button. It works well enough. You can choose one of them, between pagination and load more. The third section is the most general form, the 3-column card section. Let me skip all of the options previously described. The query explained, the widget header is also the same option. Style layout looks good only for 3 columns. Access is a function that shows part of a post content. You can show or hide. Adjust the image height. Read More is an option that shows a Read More button at the bottom. Write More and Pagination are the same function. The next section is the same as before. A slider function has been added. Let me add a title now. Edit the title style. It would be nice to add an icon. Go to Slider Options. You can change the number of columns in slide. Set how many posts to scroll. Set autoplay and how many seconds to skip once. If set to 1000, it changes once per 1 second. Adjust the spacing between slides in pixels. Change the slide direction and effect. Navigation is an option to set whether to show arrows and dots. The next section is when you want to show all the content of the post. You can resize the image in half. The rest of the options are the same as previous. This is the ANWP plugin. This is a great plugin. Let me delete this section. Let me move up the flip section. I am going to use it as a title. Click the effect. It provides various animation effects. There are push and swap. Let me set it to swap. Let me set the height 200. You can edit the icon text on the front and back panel. Edit it like this. In the next section, there are 5 layouts. The number of columns should not be bigger than post per page. Thumbnail images, titles, and metadata. Each one provides show or hide option. Separator can also be changed. It looks confusing where to edit title text color or font. You can edit in Style tab. You can adjust the length of the excerpt. The number means the number of words. Edit the sort method. B Taxonomy is an upper-level concept that includes both categories and tags. The term taxonomy may not be familiar to you, but remembering this is useful when you search plugins or other WordPress content. If you understand category, tag, taxonomy exactly, you can make it exactly what you want. It is useful to find exact posts. Let me show you example, belongs to the summer category, by adding one more. You can search for posts belonging to the New Year category. Because the current field's relation is an OR condition. Shows all posts belonging to both categories. If you change it to AND, only posts belonging to both categories will be shown. Nothing comes out because there is none for matching. A meta query is adding metadata to a condition. Metadata is not the core data of a post. Simply, it is additional information of post data. Go to Pagination. Post per page is the number of posts to show per page. If -1, show all posts here. If set to 3, only 3 posts are displayed. Pagination is automatically added at the bottom. The rest of the options are options for sorting methods. Post styles provide a few useful styles. List style, it provides options to show only the first post in a different style. There is an option to adjust the number of columns. It also provides an option to change the thumbnail image style. In the Style tab, you can edit the font options for titles and entries. Unfortunately, there is no option to adjust the length of the excerpt.